I'm sure you already knew that you can have multiple viewports in Blender and set them all to have different shading modes, just like this. But did you know that you can also link them so that if I move this one, ooh, the other one moves as well? Technically, you can't. This is a bit hacky, but let me show you how you can do this. So first, we're just going to drag on the corner to split our viewport. And on this one, let's set it to flat shading, single color, pure black viewport, and get rid of the cavities. Of course, we're also going to hide this toolbar, our overlays, and our gizmos. So there we go. We have a silhouette view. But problem is, they're completely independent of each other. So you can use this to your advantage sometimes if you want this to remain in the front view, for example. But that's not what we're trying to do. So to link the viewports, we're going to need a camera. So I'll add one. I'll press 0 to look through the camera. Then I'll press N, view, camera to view. So I need to repeat those steps on this viewport. We don't need to re-add another camera, but hover over it, press 0, N, view, and camera to view. So it's safe to hide this panel now with the N key. And what that little option does is that when we navigate, we actually move the camera as well. And as you can see, they are linked, but it's not perfectly centered. So let me exit camera view by pressing 0 again, selecting the object, numpad 0, no, numpad period, 0 again. Whew, Blender's hotkeys. There we go. So problem we have right now is that we have a lot of little borders here to deal with. So I can go to my camera settings and go to viewport display and hide the outer masking. I can also hide the camera here, but we still have one final border remaining. So first thing I tried was to actually zoom the camera so far in that this border is like way out here and you can't see it, but it gives the camera this really weird pivot point. So unfortunately, it means that the only solution I could find was to just disable the overlays. And this works completely fine for sculpting because you don't need to see your selections. But if you're modeling, your selections actually become invisible when you hide your overlays. So this technique isn't perfect, but it works just fine for sculpting as far as I can see. Hopefully in the future, the developers enable a native way of linking your viewports without having to go through all this hassle.